In this video, I just wanted to share this little project and just share in real time how quickly a little makeover really takes. So I filmed this in real time. You can speed it up, and the second half of the video, I did speed up the video, but I bought this little statue, or it's like a planter up on the top. I bought this at Home Goods. It was $12.99. And I recently shared Dixie Belle has new colors that they just launched. And as soon as I opened the colors and saw what they were, I could not wait to paint something. So we are in the middle of doing some makeovers in our home. And so one of the cabinets that I was thinking about putting this in, the gray color that this was, it was just a little too cold. So I thought that this new color, which is called Glacier, is the perfect color for this piece. So all I did was just give it a coat of paint. I cleaned it, and then I'm just giving it a coat of paint. It doesn't need the slick stick that I have shared here before in other videos, because the surface of this was not slick. It was almost like porous. So this 3-in-1 paint, it was perfect. It's got the primer, the paint, and the top coat all in one. But this literally took me, all in total for painting, it was 12 minutes. And like I said, I really just wanted to do this in real time to show you that these little projects really do not take a lot of time as long as you've got the right products. So don't let time be what hinders you from doing these things. You have things in your home right now that you would love all over again if you just gave them a little makeover, and paint goes a long way. But like I said, the last half of this video, I did speed it up. So just so that it went a little bit faster. I did have a dry time in between both coats of a half an hour. So all in total, if you include dry time, I would say it was about 45 minutes. But during the dry time, I worked on some, work projects on the computer, and I was doing the laundry. So these projects don't take a lot of time. And it's just one way that you can love your home and your spaces and the things that you have in them just a little bit better. A little makeover, painting the ceilings, painting a wall in your home, painting the cabinets, painting a piece of furniture, whatever it is, you need to be happy in the spaces that you have right now. We are actually dealing with that right now. We have been looking for a home to move to, and we have just not had any luck. And so going into 2024, I said, I'm going to stop putting off these little projects that I have been, because we've been so focused on and thinking we were going to move. I don't know when that's going to happen. So I am on a mission to make every space in our home special, and just to do those little projects that we've been putting off, and that I know will just make the spaces just even that much better. And so this was one of the projects that I wanted to do. I wanted to give this a makeover. I've been painting cabinets in our dining room. We painted the floor in our storage area. We painted the ceilings in our family room. Just small projects that are just, going to make the spaces even that much better. And it's giving me that creative outlet that I'm really yearning for. And this is the home that we are in right now. I don't know when that's going to change. And so I am on a mission to make it every space just more special. So I thought it would be fun to share this little makeover in real time, just to illustrate how short some of these projects really are, and they don't take a lot of time, but they look totally different in the end. So stop putting these little projects off. If you want to paint something in your home, paint it. If you're not loving a decor piece or a furniture piece, paint it. Do something different with it. Don't wait anymore. The time you cannot get back. And right now you are making memories. Your family's growing. Time is passing in the home that you're in right now. And so we need to make those spaces special. We need to be proud of those spaces, and we need to love those spaces. So I hope this inspires you to tackle that project you keep putting off. And I am just going to stop talking now. If you like to watch people paint like I do, you can continue watching the rest of this video, or you can stop it here and be done. But I will link this color and this the silk line, the paint line that I absolutely love, in the description of this video, so you can check it out. If you are doing any paint projects, if you decide to do any paint projects, definitely look into this paint. Like I said, it's an all-in-one. It's got the primer, the paint, and the top coat all in one can. So it saves you so much time, so much energy, and so much money in your painting projects. So definitely check it out. I know I said in the previous video I was just going to show you a time lapse of me putting another coat on this, but I decided to do something a little bit different to end this video because I thought this would just be more helpful. So I did put 2 coats on this, and literally it doesn't take any time to do a project like this. Now, I have found a statue like this at Goodwill, and I have done a makeover for that. That is also here on the channel. But I thought I would kind of share 2 other things that I pick up, you know, at thrift stores, and why I pick them up, and just how that's going to fit in with this project. So I picked this up forever ago. I don't even remember when. It is obviously not real plant that was inside this little vase, which I love because it's simple. It's never going to go out of style. Like, I can use it all the time. But it's perfect because not only is it some greenery, you could definitely use it like this. And it has been in my office like this forever. Something like this is never, like I said, it's not trendy. It's not gonna, it'll stand the test of time, right? Like, you could use this for years and years and years. But when I got this, I just thought, well, maybe I can put this in here. And it does fit perfectly. So like something like this is, I can use it for multiple things too, right? So you find things like this at a thrift store, this comes right out, you can use it in something else like this, but then you've got this, which could be, I just grabbed some, what I had here next to me in my little hutch thing. So then this could become something that you use, you know, on your desk, or maybe you put in a real plant, or maybe you use this as a gift for somebody. Like, use it for paintbrushes. There are so many uses for this alone that that this like 2 for 1 is something that I would always pick up. So I am going to use this like this. But when I get bored of that and want to put something else in it, I can put this back in here, or put this in something else. So when you are thrifting, let me just get these out. Look for things like this that are, again, not trendy, never gonna go out of style. You're getting a 2 for 1. I all the time, if you've watched any of my thrifting videos, I am always sharing these faux plants, like garlands and faux plants and flowers. They are not cheap in the retail stores. So I'm always looking for these kinds of things when I'm at the thrift stores, and I pick them up because, again, you can, even if this was like attached to this, let's just say it was hot glued or something, like I have cut them out before just because it's so inexpensive. And I can, you know, like then I could, if it didn't come in a pot like this, I could just stick the greenery in it, or you could put some of that like floral foam in something like this and then stick the greenery or the flowers or whatever it is in there. But I just thought that this would be more helpful. These are the kinds of things you should always be looking for in your thrift stores because they're so versatile. They will never, even if you, like me, you know, your style may change a little bit, or you just kind of want something different, or it's interchangeable. It's never going to go out of style, and it's just something that you can use, you know, all year round, or most of the year. Maybe you wouldn't have this out during like the holiday or winter season, but yeah. And then you've got a whole nother piece that you could do something else with. You could put some different greenery in that, or some flowers, or, you know, whatever. But I just thought this would be a little bit more helpful than me just putting a second coat on this, just to kind of show you, again, another thrifted find, or why I pick it up and how I use it. So let me know if this little tip was helpful.